Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your July 2024 General Tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me again on the channel, Virgo. Alright, Virgo, so we're going to dive into your general 5-card spread. Okay, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The best way to dive into your own personal energy, Virgo, is by booking a personal reading. That's the way you're going to get the most accurate read for yourself. And if you'd like to book with me, you can feel free to click the link in the description box down below, and it has all that information for you. Let's check out Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so we have the Hermit card coming out here, okay, with the Hanged Man coming out after. I feel like you have been taking a lot of time to have some introspection and to think about things and to go over things in your head. You've taken a lot of time to go inward. I feel like you're going through a bit of a spiritual awakening here, Virgo, okay? See the light around this guy's head and the light in the lantern here? It's like you're trying to find your own inner light. You're trying to find your own way here, okay? But with the Hermit as the overall energy, I believe this is the card of Virgo, okay? You're showing up in your own reading here. This is all about wisdom that you accumulate from spending time alone and going within. You know, Virgo, the best way to actually spiritually awaken yourself is to spend some time alone. That is how we heal. That is how we actually connect to the divine. That is how we actually connect spiritually. When we're surrounded by a bunch of distraction and we're constantly surrounded by company, you can't be in this energy, and this energy is integral if you plan on growing at all. Okay, so the Hermit is actually a great card to have if you're doing any healing or you're doing any soul searching, but it looks like there's some sort of spiritual awakening that you might be experiencing at this time. You might be soul searching about money or money that you've lost or some sort of stability here. You might be trying to integrate the lessons that you've learned about the things that you've lost here, okay? I feel like you, with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands, this is a lot of fire energy. This could be over a fire sign, okay? Fire sign energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. There's a Knight of Wands, so this could be you or this could be somebody in your environment, but the Knight of Wands rushes forward quickly, okay? He has a lot of enthusiasm, he has a lot of passion. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is a little bit reckless. The Knight of Wands can make decisions too quickly before thinking about the long term. The Knight of Wands can be a person that's maybe in and out of your life, or this could be your energy where you're really looking forward to moving forward in the future, because the Three of Wands is overlooking and just waiting for your ships to come in. You're kind of in a space where you're waiting for something to happen here. It's like a lot of pausing, energy, because I feel like there's integration, there's energetic and spiritual integration that's needed maybe before you can move forward with this Knight of Wands energy. With the Five of Cups and the Hermit, there's definitely still a focus on the things that you've lost. Or sometimes the Five of Cups is keeping a mindset of negativity when that's not actually what you're supposed to be focusing on. You might be focusing on things that you've lost or focusing on a negative perspective, and it's holding you back from moving forward. It's creating more problems than it needs to be. In the story of the Five of Cups in the tarot, this person is looking down at all the spilt cups, meaning all the spilt emotions, all the things they've done wrong. Behind them is 2 full cups. So in the story, they're supposed to turn around, take the 2 cups, cross the bridge, and go into the castle, but they don't. They stand here and kind of wallow about the cups that are already spilt over. So with the Five of Cups, it's about changing your perspective, but you could be spending too much time looking at the things that you've lost or holding on to a lackful perspective. There could be grief, there could be sadness here as well. You might be needing to integrate some difficult feelings with the Hermit and the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands. You're just maybe waiting to move yourself forward. It does look like there's some sort of new opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles, but also because of the cards surrounding this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you could be looking at money that you've lost, or you're feeling like you're losing money, or you're feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity, because there's burdens surrounding this with the Ten of Wands. But with the Ten of Wands, something's become too burdensome, so we have to put it down. So let's get some clarification on this. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Virgo, please. So all of these cards flew out here, Virgo, on the floor, so I'm going to take these, okay? We have the Tower coming out here, so there might be a sudden opportunity or something to do with money that is coming in suddenly here, okay? I feel like you're going to receive news of this or communication about this. This could be a new opportunity, this could be new money, this could be a new opportunity to move forward. There's something here that you're not wanting to take a look at. With the Moon and the Eight of Swords, it's like a really negative perspective, and it's the mental jailhouse of the mind with the Eight of Swords and the Moon. These two together specifically speak to me of unprocessed trauma. The Moon can talk about unprocessed trauma, things from the past, things from our childhood that are really clouding our perspective in the now. A lot of these cards are pointing to that, and it makes us in this Eight of Swords energy feeling wrapped up in fear when actually that doesn't need to be the reality, okay? So I feel like something suddenly comes in here that kind of maybe breaks this lackful illusion for you. With the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands, I feel like you're going to be getting a message or receiving some news about maybe some money or maybe some new opportunity that allows you to actually plan and move yourself forward. I feel like there is healing that's needed here, Virgo, definitely, because there's many energies here, especially with the Hermit, the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Moon, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like the Divine is putting you in a place of stagnancy because it's forcing you to deal with your shadows. It's forcing you to take a look inside and heal, because that is the only way that we actually move forward anywhere, is if we actually do real shadow work and heal and look at our perspectives and say, why do I always think this way? Where are these things coming from? Possibly from towers of the past, possibly from things that have fallen apart in the past. But with the Moon, it's like this stuff can sit unconscious in these murky waters, and it clouds our judgment. We don't see everything clearly, and we act out of fear or we act out of lack unnecessarily. But whatever it is, I feel like there's a new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles that's coming in that's maybe going to allow you to push yourself forward. So maybe you have done some shadow work here, and that's going to be showing up for you. Okay, so I feel like maybe a new opportunity of some kind, whether it's money, whether it's a job, whether it's even just like meeting someone new or some sort of new relationship that's going to push you forward out of this period of stagnancy. All right, let's take a look at your oracle messages to end off your reading here, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so we have shifting and birthing coming out as the first two cards here. So your reality is shifting. The frequency of your reality is shifting, and it's like you're birthing a new reality. But usually in order to do that, in order to up your frequency, you have to do this shadow work here. You have to do the internal work before it's going to show up in the external. And that can take some time, especially through ascension here, okay? With caretaker, there's a need to bring your attention back to yourself. So look and see if someone is stealing your attention during the day, if you're giving your attention to another person, if you're, you know, because I feel like there's a big there's a big emphasis in this reading of spending time alone in order to heal and in order to process and look at your own shadows. And with caretaker, if you're always taking care of other people, or if you're always around another person, or you're always in the company of people that need your help, or you're always doing things to please other people, that's not going to work. So caretaker wants you to bring your energy back to yourself and do things independently, spend a lot more alone time. With right here, you might need to journal and write down your feelings, or you might like to read, but Spirit is encouraging you to write, even in like a therapeutic way, okay? I feel like there's a need for solitude and a need for healing. So with the Hermit, if you haven't been doing that already, it's suggested that you do, because I feel like a new timeline is kind of trying to birth in here for you, but you have to bring your attention back to yourself, okay? That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that it resonated for July. Again, the best way to dive into your own personal energy is by booking a personal recorded reading, and you can do that by hitting the link in the description box down below. These are just general energies for the remainder of July, okay? So I hope that this was helpful, Virgo, and I will see you again in August. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Much love.